We are turning up the heat today because we're talking about the festival that blends Latin rhythm with Napa refinement. Festival La Onda is back. It's a vibrant celebration where the beats are hot, the wine is chilled, and every detail is drenched in style. Here with the passion and planning is Nati Casares, social media and marketing for Festival La Onda. Welcome, Nati. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here.
Yes. Okay. So for viewers who may be new to this, what is Festival La Onda and what makes it such a standout experience for Latin music fans?
La Onda is, it's a premium Latin music festival here in the Napa Valley. It takes place this year on May 30th and 31st. And what really makes it such a standout festival is that it's designed specifically for Latin music fans, right? So we have something for everyone to enjoy. And before we launched in 2024, people in Northern California really had to travel far to experience a true multi-day Latin music festival. And so La Onda really helps to fill that gap while honoring, our Latin cultures here in Northern California.
Yes, and you mentioned it launched in 2024. We're now talking about year three, so it's going strong. So, in your perspective, how has the event grown since it first launched in 2024, and what feels especially exciting about 2026?
Each year, La Onda has grown a significant amount, from attendance to production to really the overall experience. We continue to evolve while staying really true to our mission. What feels especially exciting about 2026 is how much La Onda has really stepped into its own identity, delivering a premium, elevated experience that really matches the caliber of our artists, the culture, and of course, the community that it represents.
And we got to talk about the lineup. It's officially out, Nati. So let's start. Can you start off by telling us who the headliners are?
Yeah, so we have artists like Mana, who is actually coming back for the second time. Super excited about that. We have J Balvin, we have Cristian Nodal, we have Ivan Cornejo. We also have people like Danny Ocean. We have Los Tucanes de Tijuana and Grupo Nietzsche. So
I
really excited.
mean, yes, amazing headliners that people are going to be looking forward to come out and see. And who are some of the other artists, too, that people can expect to see this year? And how would you describe just the overall vibe of this diverse lineup?
Yeah, so the vibe I would describe as dynamic. It is multi-generational, it is global, with genres like salsa, banda, regional Mexican, rock, cumbia, reggaeton, and honestly, so much more represented. It brings together, artists shaping the sound right now alongside those with, a long-lasting influence in the space.
And how important is that diversity when building the lineup and marketing the festival? Because you mentioned the different genres, reggaeton, Latin
Mhm.
pop, hip hop, and salsa.
Mhm. Yeah, that multi-genre diversity is really absolutely essential. Latin music, is not just one sound. It's regional Mexican, it's reggaeton, it's Latin pop, and
Yeah.
so much more. And La Onda's lineup really reflects the listening habits and cultural experiences of the community. It also allows the festival to connect authentically with different audiences while still feeling very cohesive and culturally rooted.
I feel like it's so amazing because when you go to a festival, you can see all of your favorite artists on those days, which is a unique opportunity and experience for people to enjoy. On top of that, we got to talk about the feast for the senses. We're in Napa, so what amazing Napa style food, wine, and luxurious touches are waiting for attendees between those sets?
Attendees can expect a really wonderful variety of delicious foods, from local and regional chefs paired with, premium, wines from Latin-owned wineries, along with, a curated selection of craft brews and spirits. We also have elevated seating, shade, and comfort stations, and of course, that legendary Napa Valley hospitality. It really becomes a festival experience that you really don't get anywhere else.
Yes, and then I mean, on top of that, not because you're not stopping there, La Onda also brings in things like lucha libre, surprise pop-ups. I understand there's maybe even some spa experiences. So how do you bring all of that to life across social media as well?
Yeah, social media is really about storytelling, right? So we showcase those elements with, behind the scenes, content, real time moments, artist and fan interactions, and visually rich storytelling that highlights, what makes Landa so different and special. It's really not just about who is on stage; it's about capturing that full experience.
Yes, well, we are excited to go and check it out, have our viewers go and check it out. Nati, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for a little bit more information. Savor the sound and taste the vibe. La Onda Music Festival runs May 30th and 31st. You can find out more by heading to laondafest.com.